If that trust is established during life, it can be the beneficiary to anything that has a beneficiary designation, including life insurance. And now I'm going to get into my commercial on life insurance. Life insurance pays directly to the beneficiary. It does not go through probate. It does not go through being exposed to the creditors of your estate. It is possible that creditors of your estate can get to that life insurance, but it's very difficult, and many times it's just not worth it to them to go through the expenses of trying to recover from a life insurance policy that pays directly to a different beneficiary. So you can name the special needs trust as the beneficiary to life insurance. From the date of death, it takes about 2 to 3 days to get a death certificate. It takes another 2 to 3 days to file a claim form with the life insurance company. Within 10 days, usually there is money in the special needs trust ready to meet the needs of your special needs child. Probate can then take as long as it needs to take. If it takes 9 months, it takes a year, so what? We've got some resources to meet the child's needs right away. That is valuable. And that's why many times a special needs trust, I would say 90, maybe even more than 90% of the special needs trusts I create, one of their primary funding mechanisms is a life insurance policy. Sometimes it's a second to die policy, sometimes it's a whole life policy, sometimes it's a term life policy. All those, whether what's right for you, that's a great discussion to have with someone who does financial planning for special needs families. How are you going to pay for it all? One of the biggest things that I hear all the time is, how much money do I need to set aside for the special needs trust? Well, that's all a factor of how much does it cost for you to meet your child's needs over and above what their government benefits are. And if your child's in elementary school, those needs are going to be different when they're in their 20s, when they're in their 30s. And so working with a financial advisor who understands those issues helps you kind of focus in on, okay, how much do we need to set aside? Very rare do I see a special needs trust that's overfunded, but every now and then I do run across, they've left $4 million and all the other kids are getting nothing. Because I want them, and I can understand you want to make sure your special needs child is taken care of. But maybe they don't need $4 million. Maybe, $2 million is going to cover their needs, split the rest there, and then when this child no longer needs it, we'll split the rest of it among the kids. But that's a discussion that's not really what I'm good at. That's a discussion for a financial advisor who can help you also look at your retirement planning, your long-term care needs. Because another issue that we have not even addressed here is your resources need to be used to take care of you also. Some people would like to retire at some point. Some people will have to retire at some point, either because of disability or some other need that they won't be able to continue working. How are you going to meet your own needs? Again, that's a question for a financial advisor. And there are some folks in the city who that's what they focus in on.